While China's domestic movie-making industry is growing, some are pushing for more Hollywood movies to go into China. Among those who think it's possible, Steven Schwankert. He's managing editor of China Film Insider. Steven, welcome to the program. The biggest movie successes in China have been pretty recent, but China has been making movies for some time now. So why is that?
Well, it's a combination of the market and also of the local talent. You know, now China is the world's second largest cinema market. It has more cinema screens than any other market in the world. And over the last 10 years, we've really seen how Chinese audiences are just flocking to the cinema. They want the cinema experience. They're not satisfied with watching it at home. They want to go out and have that big screen movie experience. So that's a major factor. It's also been a matter of local producers, local directors, and local talent being able to draw audiences in the same way. So, you know, now you have a wonderful interplay between China and Hollywood. Both sides want in on the other's market, and I think we're only going to see more expansion from both sides.
So you bring up Hollywood. You wrote a piece about whether more Hollywood movies could be actually destined for China. Lay out the argument for why they could.
Well, I think it's a matter of the market. I mean, on the one hand, we see some of the most successful films obviously are Chinese comedies, films like adaptations of Journey to the West, you know, stories that draw from Chinese mythology and Chinese legend. You know, nobody's going to make those films better than Chinese movie makers. On the other hand, Hollywood has consistently proven to be popular here. You know, Furious 8 is out in cinemas right now. It's set to break all kinds of records. But, you know, a few months from now, I'm sure there'll be other Chinese films that'll come and compete with it. So it's a great interplay. Any kind of competition like that is going to make both markets better. And so, you know, I would say give the people what they want. If they want more Hollywood, then they should have an opportunity to see more Hollywood films.
Steven, China has been slower than some to let in Hollywood movies. The official quota is about 34 Hollywood movies per year. So what's the downside to letting Hollywood in?
Well, the downside is that Hollywood could very simply just dominate the market like it does in many places. Although there are always popular local films in any country, in places like Southeast Asia, in some parts of Europe, in some parts of Central Asia, you know, you have some real Hollywood dominance where smaller movie makers, local movie makers, just don't have the budget, they don't have the talent, they don't have the same access that a Hollywood film will. A Hollywood film in that way can be an instant draw. So there are positives to both sides. You know, giving Chinese filmmakers an opportunity has really shown us over the last 10 years, you know, what's possible, and it also gives us a view to what can, you know, what can come in the future. So if you look at both sides, having more of each would be a good thing. It's much more of an open movie market now, relatively, and for both sides to be able to put their best product forward, you know, that's really the best outcome for everyone involved.
All right, we'll leave it there. Steven Schwankert, live for us in Beijing. Thank you so much.